Welcome back to Current Pest Control. Today is June the 17th, 2020, and we're starting in Waxahachie, right on Waxahachie Lake. We're going to be working on one removal today, but let me show you what we're up against. So we've got a little carport area with a storage on the side of it, and the bees are going underneath this area. But this ain't the only problem this property has. Later this week we're going to be coming back and you'll get to see this one as well. This is going to be an interesting one. I know that they're going into this void because whenever I open it up you can see honeycomb. The bees are a little aggressive, or at least this one is. We're going to go in from inside the storage room. We're going to cut a hole in the floor. A little bit dark in there, but we should be alright. We'll put it on the nighttime imaging. And right there's the lake. It's about 92 degrees outside. I wish I was jumping in that right now. Let's go. So all I've done so far is just set this camera up underneath. I haven't hit anything, haven't bumped anything, and they've already started going after the camera. This ought to be a very interesting video. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a couple of screws into this decking. Gives me a little bit of a handle. So I'm going to pull the whole board up, pull the whole hive out, hopefully in one shot. Alright, we've got the hive ready to come out. So let me make a little bit of room. Lots of brood, lots of eggs, lots of honey. You see where a lot of this honey cap is already broke off. So I'm going to see if I can identify if the queen's down here or not. Or if she's already ran to hide somewhere else. So, let's get some equipment and get this going in the right direction. Alright, so what I'm going to do to start off with is I'm going to start with the honey. Go ahead and get that cleaned up out of the way so that way I can get to the brood. I went ahead and left everything inside the rest of the brood that's still in there, so that way the bees can cluster onto it and make it a little bit easier to go in and vacuum them up here in a moment. That's a lot of honey in here. There's a little bit of the brood right there. Okay, so we got the honey pulled up. That's all pure honey, so we're gonna let that sit there for a minute. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on another pair of clean gloves and start working on the brood nest. Okay, we've got all the honeycomb pulled out. There's a few pieces down on the ground. There's a large puddle of honey down on the ground. Everything is covered. The porch is still covered. Got a good amount of bees on the box and still on the ground. I'm going to finish vacuuming this up, get them all put together in the bee vac, and then get them to the yard. Saturday I'll come back and frame in a joist going across there and across here where I cut it, put the decking back down, and then of course we'll work on this one. Let me go ahead and give you a sneak peek of what we're in for on this one. I don't have my smoker going, so this ought to be quite interesting, but there we go. Alright, y'all ready for this preview? Look at that. Honey bound as well, just like the one we just removed. We'll go ahead and close this up because I don't want to upset this colony just yet. Well, we've got everything cleaned up. All the rest of the honeycombs have been removed. I've got as many bees as I could vacuumed up. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this box, get it closed up, get it into the bed of the truck, and then we'll be back Saturday to work on that other one right out of the bottom of the fireplace. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. Thank you for your presence.